both Earth, Mars, and all those other places. It is a gorgeous day outside here in Texas, so I figured I would make a video outside. Excuse all the background noise, I'm right next to a highway. So, but I'm going to continue with my story time, and this is part 3. So basically, after all my ghost stuff started happening in my room, I decided to educate myself more on like what really caused things, and you know, like what was true, what wasn't, what could really be considered paranormal and what's not. So at some point, everybody's school has like a weird ghost story about how somebody died like by falling down the stairs, or that the gym coach killed someone, or you know, that bullshit. Mine was in my school, everybody thought that the gym was built on an Indian burial ground, so a lot of weird shit would happen. Now, I knew that this wasn't true, mostly because I asked my one of my classmates who is Ojibwe, and that was the whole thing, where it was supposedly built on an Ojibwe burial ground. And I asked him to ask his dad if that was true, because his dad was still very much in the tribal culture. He still talked to the elders. And he said no, that wasn't true, and that nothing was buried here, ever. So, but weird shit started happening around the school the more it got around that this place was supposedly built on an Indian burial ground. And in the girls' gym locker was where apparently a lot of shit kept happening, where like my classmates would claim that like things would touch them, the lights would randomly go out, they felt really uneasy. It was really weird, but I didn't feel any of this stuff because I knew that it was fake. And I told everyone, you know, if you believe in all of this stuff, it'll happen. Like, it's basically everyone's energy forcing stuff to happen. So everyone thought I was crazy, of course, but nothing ever happened to me, so I didn't quite understand why they thought I was the crazy one when nothing was happening to me. But then I didn't go to school one day, and apparently a bunch of shit had happened, and like there was a lot of crazy things going on in the locker room where girls felt like they were being pushed, people felt like people's hair was getting pulled, like the lights kept going out, and I started to get a little bit interested, and I decided to go around and ask these people, well, what exactly did it feel like? Where did it touch you? And they were like, oh, it's just on my head. Where? They had a really hard time giving me specifics. So that told me that some of the girls actually did. They said, I got poked right here on my stomach, and like I got pushed, I fell down, like. And the fact that she actually did fall down was kind of weird. But I knew that some of the girls were faking it because they wanted to fit in, and some of them were not. So that's kind of how you can tell, like, if someone was faking their story, is if they can't give you really deep down specifics. Because when you go through that shit, you know, you don't just forget about where things happened. You know, you remember very specifically where shit was. So I told everyone to just stop believing in it, and of course no one believed me, and I ended up leaving that school, but I don't really know what else happened. But I do know that a lot of different things have like stuck with me from all my experiences, because I believe that there's things everywhere, that it's just not a random occurrence, that they will stay with you. And it was just a lot of crazy, but I still know that there is something around me, and it tends to not bother me unless I'm really stressed out. So yeah, and that's another video for you guys today about my more experience with what I know to be true and for what happened for me. If you guys have any stories like this, please share, please leave them in the comments below. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen my other 2 videos, go check them out, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!